Gentlemen, if you're a man over 50 and you're starting to feel your energy decline, if your mornings are slower, your body less responsive, and your confidence isn't what it used to be, I'm begging you to listen very carefully because what I'm about to share might surprise you. It's not a drug and it's not some risky supplement from the internet. It's raw honey, something sitting in your kitchen right now. But here's the catch. Most people are using it completely wrong. Most men dismiss honey as just sugar, sweet, harmless, maybe even a little healthy. But when used correctly, raw honey can help restore the biological energy that fuels your performance, your stamina, and your confidence. And before you roll your eyes, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Mika Hayashi, a urologist with over 10 years of experience helping men restore their vitality. And I'm not talking about magic or hype. I'm talking about credible medical research. A study published in Biological Trace Element Research showed that men who added boron to their diet saw a 28 to 30% increase in free testosterone after just 7 days. Research in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that raw honey contains natural nitric oxide precursors, the building blocks your body uses to restore its own circulation. And a 2021 study showed men taking a small daily dose improved their microvascular circulation by up to 17% in just 3 weeks. Imagine what that means for a man over 50. More energy, better blood flow, stronger morning wood, all from a natural source. But here's where most men go wrong. They stir honey into boiling tea, destroying its power. They buy clear, pasteurized honey from the store and wonder why nothing changes. The secret is in how and when you use it. There are 3 critical moments in the day when honey becomes medicine. And when combined with the right ingredients, the results are even more powerful. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how 1 tablespoon can help you reclaim the vitality you thought was gone. If this message already speaks to something you've been feeling, drop a comment telling me where you're watching from and your age. I genuinely enjoy connecting with you all. Now, before I show you the exact protocol, we need to talk about the mistakes that are sabotaging most men's results. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Mistake number 1, wrong timing. Most men unknowingly sabotage this entire process. They consume honey at the wrong time, usually mixed with bread, cereal, or other processed carbs at breakfast. Picture this: toast with honey, oatmeal with a drizzle of honey. Sounds healthy, right? Wrong. That combination spikes insulin, immediately shuts down nitric oxide production, and converts the honey straight into stored fat instead of usable energy. Your body treats it like sugar because you've turned it into sugar by pairing it with the wrong foods at the wrong time. Mistake number 2, heating the honey. I'm begging you, please stop doing this. Even worse than wrong timing is when men stir honey into boiling tea or coffee thinking they're being healthy. When you heat honey past 104 degrees, it's not raw anymore. It's just sweet syrup. That simple act kills every living enzyme that gives honey its power. The enzymes are dead. The pollen is removed. The antioxidants are destroyed. Your body knows the difference. It recognizes dead honey as just another source of empty calories. And then there's mistake number 3, using processed honey. That clear golden honey on the supermarket shelf. It looks beautiful, I know, but it's been filtered, heated, and pasteurized until all of its healing compounds are gone. What I call sugar syrup with a fake label. The enzymes are dead. The pollen is removed. The antioxidants are destroyed. It might taste like honey, but your body knows it's not the real thing. Real raw honey looks cloudy. It might crystallize. It might even have tiny particles of pollen floating in it. That's a good thing. Cloudy means alive. Alive means powerful. In my practice, I've seen these mistakes destroy results time and again. Men who try honey for a few weeks, see nothing happen and give up, never knowing they were using the wrong kind at the wrong time in the wrong way. So, let's first understand what's actually happening inside your body when you take raw honey correctly. Let's talk about the quiet powerhouse inside raw honey. Boron. Boron is one of those nutrients you've never heard of, but your body feels the difference when it's missing. It's a trace mineral, which means you only need a tiny amount. But that tiny amount changes everything. Here's why. Boron controls how your body uses testosterone. Not how much testosterone you produce, but how much of it you can access. Most of the testosterone in your blood is locked up, bound to proteins, and unusable. That's called total testosterone. But the form that really matters is free testosterone, the kind your body can use for muscle, mood, and drive. Boron helps set testosterone free. Clinical studies show that men who added boron to their diet saw a 28 to 30% increase in free testosterone after just 7 days. That's not a theory. That's data. And there's more. Boron helps naturally lower estrogen levels. So instead of your hormones fighting each other, they find their balance again. For a man over 50, that balance means everything. More energy, better focus, higher performance, and unlike synthetic testosterone or risky boosters, boron doesn't force your body. It supports it. It reminds your endocrine system how to work on its own. But here's what makes honey so remarkable. It doesn't just deliver boron. It delivers boron alongside antioxidants, enzymes, and B vitamins, creating what I call metabolic synergy. Everything works together. Blood flow, hormone balance, energy, metabolism. It all falls back into rhythm. That's why men who start with a daily spoonful of raw honey often notice something remarkable after 2 weeks. Better morning energy, better mood, better motivation. And it's not placebo. It's chemistry kicking back in. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Let's talk about nitric oxide, the master molecule for erections. Nitric oxide is the molecule that tells your blood vessels to open up. It's what delivers oxygen to your heart. It's what gets blood where it needs to go, including down there. But after 50, your body produces less nitric oxide. That's why energy dips, recovery slows down, and performance declines. Raw honey contains natural nitric oxide precursors. These are the building blocks your body uses to make its own nitric oxide. No drugs, no side effects. When you take raw honey the right way, you're essentially reminding your body how to restore its own circulation. And don't forget the antioxidants in raw honey. These compounds protect your cells from oxidative stress, one of the silent drivers of fatigue, poor circulation, and erectile decline. Then there are the enzymes. They act like ignition keys, helping your body break down and absorb nutrients more efficiently. So every vitamin, mineral, and amino acid you consume works better. And when it's raw, unheated, unfiltered, all of these compounds are alive and active. But when honey is pasteurized or heated above 140, those enzymes are destroyed. The antioxidants are ruined, and you're left with what I call sugar syrup with a fake label. Real raw honey looks cloudy, thick, and sometimes crystallizes. That's a good sign. It means it's still alive and still has all of its natural power intact. Now that you understand why raw honey works, let's talk about the most important part: when to use it. Timing is everything. The same spoonful of honey can act like sugar or like medicine depending on when you take it. There are 3 key moments when your body is most responsive. And if you get these right, the results can be truly transformative. Here's exactly what you need to do. Moment number 1, the morning ritual. When you wake up, your body is in a fasted state. Your blood sugar is low, your brain is coming online, and your cardiovascular system is rebooting. Taking 1 teaspoon of raw honey within 30 minutes of waking is powerful. It gives you a clean, natural energy source without spiking your blood sugar. It feeds glucose to your brain and kicks off nitric oxide production right away. You'll feel a gentle lift, not a caffeine jolt, but a steady, focused energy. And for men over 50, that morning nitric oxide boost helps keep blood flowing better all day long. Here's the morning routine I personally recommend and use myself. Mix 1 teaspoon of raw honey with the juice of half a lemon and a pinch of cinnamon or ginger in warm water. Drink it within 15 minutes of waking. That's it. No supplements, no expensive formulas. Remember, warm water, not hot. Never above 1040 amp. Test it with your finger. If it's comfortable to touch, it's safe for honey. Why does this work so well? The lemon delivers vitamin C, which boosts nitric oxide production. The cinnamon helps with insulin sensitivity, and the honey provides the boron and energy. Most men notice better circulation within 7 to 10 days and stronger energy within 3 to 4 weeks. Now, moment number 2 before physical activity. About 30 to 45 minutes before any physical activity, a walk, a workout, even yard work, take another half tablespoon. This is where the natural sugars and nitric oxide precursors in honey work together beautifully. Your muscles get better oxygen, your circulation improves, endurance goes up. Many of my patients notice their stamina feels stronger, their body feels lighter, and their recovery is faster. It's like unlocking a reserve tank of energy you forgot you had. I remember a patient, a 58-year-old contractor who was struggling to get through his workday. After adding this pre-activity dose, he told me, "Doc, I'm finishing jobs I used to have to break into 2 days." And then there's the last most surprising moment before bed. This one surprises people, but it's actually one of the most powerful. Taking 1 teaspoon of raw honey about 30 minutes before sleep acts as fuel for your liver, helping it stock up on glycogen, the energy your brain uses overnight. This steady fuel source prevents hypoglycemia, which is a major cause of those middle-of-the-night wake-ups. You know, the ones 2 a.m., 4-6 a.m., wide awake for no reason. But here's what most men don't realize. Nighttime is when your body does its deepest hormonal repair work. Testosterone production peaks during REM sleep. When your liver has glycogen and your body has the necessary nutrients, especially boron and the vitamins, it can naturally maximize testosterone production while you sleep. Men who take 1 teaspoon of raw honey about 30 minutes before bed often report waking up with a completely different feeling, more abundant energy, a better mood, and yes, stronger morning erections. That's not a coincidence. That's biology kicking back into gear. I had a patient, 65 years old, who told me after 3 weeks of this bedtime routine, "Dr. Romano, I haven't woken up like this since I was in my 40s. My wife noticed before I did." So remember these 3 moments in the morning for energy and blood flow, before activity for performance and endurance, and before bed for recovery and testosterone. 3 times 1 ingredient, endless benefits. But if you want to elevate those benefits even further, you can double the power of honey by combining it with a few other natural ingredients. Let's explore the powerful combinations that turn raw honey into a true performance formula. I've tested these combinations with my patients for years, and the results speak for themselves. Combination number 1, raw honey plus fresh ginger. Ginger is a natural vasodilator. It helps open up blood vessels, improve circulation, and awaken your metabolism. Mix 1 teaspoon of raw honey with 1/4 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. You can eat it directly, stir it into warm water, or blend it into a smoothie. Note, warm, never hot. Any temperature above 140 kills honey's enzymes and destroys its active compounds. Take this combo in the morning or before activity for better energy and circulation. You'll feel a gentle warmth spreading through your body. That's your blood vessels opening up. If you're taking this in the morning, add it to your lemon water mixture. The ginger, lemon, and honey create a triple boost for circulation. Combination number 2, raw honey and Ceylon cinnamon. Cinnamon is one of the most underrated natural hormone supporters. It improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your body uses glucose more efficiently, keeping blood sugar stable and testosterone balanced. Use 1/2 teaspoon of pure Ceylon cinnamon, not the cheap cassia variety you find in most stores. Mix it with 1 teaspoon of pure honey. Take it before bed or early in the morning. Men who add this mixture to their evening routine often wake up with more stable energy and stronger morning erections. The combination works beautifully because cinnamon helps your body use the honey's energy overnight instead of spiking and crashing. Combination number 3, raw honey and raw nuts, walnuts, and almonds work best. These are rich in magnesium, zinc, and omega-3 fats, all essential for testosterone production and cellular recovery. When you combine these minerals with the boron and quick energy from honey, you get what I call a hormone-up supporting blend. Take a small handful of raw unsalted nuts, about 10 to 12 nuts, and drizzle 1 tablespoon of honey over them. Enjoy it as a midday snack or a pre-bedtime treat. Each combination offers distinct benefits. 1 improves circulation, 1 balances hormones, and 1 rebuilds strength from within. Together, they form a natural performance triangle for men over 50. No drugs, no side effects, just pure nutritional wisdom. Here's what I tell my patients. This isn't an overnight miracle, and I'm not going to promise you it is. Your body needs time to respond, to rebuild, to remember. Be patient with your body. In the first week, many men notice better sleep quality and slightly more stable energy throughout the day. By weeks 2 to 4, you'll likely start feeling stronger desire, firmer morning erections, and an overall sense of vitality returning. Between 8 and 12 weeks of consistent daily use, most men report significant improvements in performance, confidence, mood, and energy levels. This is where the deeper changes happen. Sleep improves, recovery gets faster, and your body starts responding the way it's supposed to. I've seen this happen hundreds of times in my practice. The timeline is remarkably consistent. The key word here is consistent. Take this every single day for at least 30 days before deciding if it's working. Give your body the time it needs. Let me tell you what happens when men actually commit to this honey protocol. I remember when Harold came to my office. He was 67 years old, frustrated. His energy was shot. His morning erections had disappeared, and he felt like he was just fading. He looked me in the eye and said, "Doc, I feel invisible, like I'm disappearing." He started with 1 spoonful each morning and 1 before bed. Exactly what I'm teaching you today. After 2 weeks, his energy was steady from morning to night. By the 4th week, his morning blood flow had improved so much. He called me and said, "Doc, it's like watching my second sunrise." Those were his exact words. Second sunrise. Then there's Walter, 72. He had trouble sleeping, felt sluggish all day, and told me his drive was completely gone. After adding honey and cinnamon before bed, his sleep stabilized, and his mood improved. Within just 3 weeks, he started waking up feeling vital again. His wife noticed the change before he even told me about it. These aren't rare cases. They're common because science explains every change you can feel. When circulation is flowing, oxygen is moving, and hormones are in harmony, your entire system runs smoothly again. That's the difference between a supplement and a signal. Raw honey sends a signal your body recognizes. A signal that says wake up, repair, restore, rebuild. This is what's possible when you stay consistent. And now you know the truth. A simple ingredient, a timeless ritual, a precious gift from nature that most people have forgotten how to use. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 30 days, make raw honey a part of your daily rhythm. 1 tablespoon in the morning mixed with lemon and cinnamon in warm water. Half a teaspoon before activity 30 to 45 minutes before you exercise or move your body. And 1 teaspoon before bed to fuel your liver and support testosterone production overnight. No skipping, no excuses, just consistency. Track how you feel, your energy, your sleep, your morning wood, your confidence. Write it down. Keep a simple journal. Share your progress with someone you trust. And after 30 days, look in the mirror because you will see it. The light back in your eyes, the quiet strength in your posture, the silent confidence that says, "I've got my power back." Gentlemen, if this message resonates with you, share this video with a friend who needs hope. And let me know in the comments where you're watching from and how old you are. I read every single message, and I love seeing men from all over the world taking control of their health together. I'm Dr. Mika Hayashi, and I'll see you in the next